Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia and I'm obsessed with stickers and planning, so if you are too, you're in the right place. My channel is full of plan with me's, sticker hauls, and other planning videos. All of my videos have timestamps in the description so you can skip around to different sections and to different shops in my hauls. And if this is your 20th time listening to this intro, you can go ahead and skip this too. All my social media links, including Instagram, are in the description, as well as all the supplies I use and notes about each video. The planner I'm currently using is my standard size vertical planner, which I use for decorative memory planning. I also just want to add a couple quick notes about me since I don't always remember to go into detail in my videos, and for new viewers it can be confusing. So when I mention work, I'm referring mostly to my bookkeeping position at a grocery store, and when I mention Anastasia, or Anna for short, she is my pet ball python. So let's go ahead and get started with this video, and I hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so I have another very long awaited haul for y'all today. This is my enormous Glam Planner order. It was actually 2 orders that I placed a few days apart because this was when I was afraid that I would miss out on some kits. So I just decided to get everything that I wanted in her shop just so I wouldn't lose any more sleep over kits going out of stock that I really wanted, like I did with the Honor kit. I'm sure you may have heard that in my previous hauls. That was like a big freak out for me a little bit. So I did place 2 orders, but they shipped on the same day and they arrived on the same day, so I'm just going to do these all at once. This is my enormous Glam Planner haul. I don't know if this is going to be longer or shorter than the Papershire haul. I'm thinking it's going to be shorter. I'm going to try to make it shorter because I do have to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight, but I'm all settled in for the long haul. I've got my tea. This is the Winter Solstice tea from Mighty Leaf from last year. So sipping on that, and I also have my water because you know that I get a scratchy voice a lot of the time. I actually can feel it starting right now. Oh, so sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna try to prevent that with having all my liquids here. So anyways, I'm super excited to get into it. I've already prepared everything. I've taken it out of all the cellos, so there's not going to be as many annoying cello opening noises. So hopefully that will make it go a lot faster as well, although I will be, you know, taking sips of my tea every now and then, so that's going to kind of make up for it in terms of the waiting awkwardly while I prepare my next, my next segment. But anyways, super excited to get into it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get on started. So I'm actually going to start with the non-kit stuff first, as per always. I only ordered a couple things from the Winter Multicolor and then just 1 sheet of the teenies. So this is the Kisma and Ass character. I think this is my first time getting one from with this character. It's actually my first time getting any kind of teenie at all. This is her line of characters. It's her teenies. I don't know, they're just not really my style most of the time, but I don't know, I've been needing more cramps stickers, and I don't have that many, so, you know, I kind of have to pick them up where I see them, so I did just go ahead and grab these. So this is her just lying on her side. I thought that was, and it's a nice small sticker too, so it's gonna fit very well in my spread, and yeah, it's definitely the right character for something of that nature. So that is my 1 character sticker. And then of course, you know, I had to get some of the multicolor. I got these, which are like the equivalent of little things, but they don't have the icon, which is more preferable, sorry, because we always end up covering the icon anyway with character stickers, so it just kind of makes it easier on that part. I love these like blush ones over here, and then the darker one. So this is the Winter Multicolor. I don't think she had a spring or summer, because I feel like I would have bought that too. I don't know, but yeah, I guess this was the only one I saw in the shop. I'm probably not going to be able to use these darker ones. I might use the blue, but not this very dark one down here, because if you write in that, it's going to be pretty impossible to see, so I might just get rid of those, but the rest are going to be super useful because I'm always needing like little things, and I'm always needing fancy labels too, so I had to get these solid pattern ones in the same gorgeous color scheme. I wonder how many there are. I didn't really bother to count them, but let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 28. So that's pretty good. I don't think there might be the same amount of colors because these are just double rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 22. 22 colors here. 28 colors here because there's no repeats here. So there is actually more colors on the fancy label sheet than the little things sheet if you want to, I guess, take that into account. But it is kind of the same color scheme and I love that. And these are nice because the dark ones I can still use because they're still like white in the middle. I just love fancy labels. They're like, fancy labels and little things are my new favorites. I also always need moving marquees, and I really love her moving marquees because they're nice and big. And then the upper part, so there still is an upper part, but it's like kind of small, so it still doesn't take up that much space height-wise. But the most important thing for me is leaving a lot of space to write in the name of the movie or to use a big script and characters sticker, because there's a lot of ones that are like this but just cut off right here. So there's a teeny tiny amount of space. I think the Scribble Prints Co. ones are like that, but again, I like the bigger ones. So yeah, I had to just pick up this whole sheet of these. I actually have a lot of sheets of movie marquees, but I'm also always using like an extremely large number of them in like each spread because I'm obsessed with movies, so you can never have too many. So those were the only sheets from the multicolored collection that I picked up. I'm sure there were more, like probably habit trackers, maybe some bill dues, I don't know. I never really need any extras of those, and you all know I don't use bill dues anyway, so that was kind of where I stopped with that. So I also ordered a few extras that went with sheets I had already gotten, but like I just neglected to, I guess, sheets that went with kits that I had already gotten because I had neglected to get them when I actually got the kit. So the first one went along with this Beach Babies kit. I also realized I was going to look up the names of all of these kits before I started the haul when I did all my other preparation, but that was like the one thing I forgot. I blame Sage, like my planner bestie. I was texting her and it probably just completely slipped my mind, so it's all your fault, Sage. I joke, but just know that I'm going to be making up a lot of names. Anyway, we discussed this enough that I'm pretty sure this is the Beach Babies kit. That's the name of it from Glam Planner, although this art is everywhere. Hers was the one shop that I wanted to get this art from because I wasn't going to get it like unless like it just came at a convenient, like in a convenient way for me. I already hauled this, so I'm sure you've already heard this. But yeah, so when it was part of the glitch sale, I was like, all right, well now I'm allowed to get it because it's a glitch kit. I don't even know if it's like an ultimate kit or not. Not an ultimate, but like what does she call her? Biggest kits, Lux kits. It looks chunky, so it looks like it might be a Lux, but I don't know. If they're glitch kits, they don't come with all the extras, so that doesn't really tell me very much, but I don't know. I don't care either, like, but because of that, and because I don't think there was any more extras available in the shop, like sometimes you can, well, if it's still like in stock, you can usually buy all the elements that you get extra with the Lux kit separately, like the glitter headers, label sampler, etc., but I don't think there were any here this time. The only extra I was able to find was the extra boxes, so I did just pick those up to kind of throw in, and that's the only thing that I added in this order. But I really like these full boxes here. I just love this. For the longest time, like, I thought this was like supposed to be a giant sandcastle that was meant to look like a beach resort or whatever, but I realized it's just actually a building that it is the color of sand. But like, wouldn't that be so cool if that was like actually a giant sand sculpture? Like, I believe it. So in the world of this kit, in my mind, that's what that is, so it's so funny. Anyways, the extra boxes are this bathing suit kind of flat lay, and then this beach bag with these super cute purple like cat eye sunglasses. So I'm all about the full boxes, so any chance to get extras of those I will take. So that's just my extra with that. I'm not going to take it out because I don't really need to go over anything, but with this one I did. So this one is kind of like a what was I thinking moment when I first bought this, because I got the Enchanted kit during a glitch sale because I don't think it was in the shop at the time, or like, I don't know, I thought that it wasn't, and because she takes her normal stock out of the shop for glitch sales, I didn't have any way of checking if it was like still in the shop as a normal kit, not a glitch kit. But when I saw it in the glitch sale, I freaked out just in case it wasn't like part of the normal stock anymore, just in case I had missed out. So I was like, I'm not gonna miss out again if that's the case. So I just freaked out and bought it as a glitch kit. The nice thing is, like, her glitch kits, you can't really tell they're glitch. At least I can't tell first off, like first glance. I haven't actually looked that closely. I haven't used any glitch kits. I haven't looked that closely. I've looked at the cut lines and I've peeled up some stickers, and they all seem to be like perfectly normal stickers. So maybe they're like a millimeter off or something that only she would notice that like I wouldn't notice. Or maybe there's like one sticker like at the bottom of the page or something that like isn't cut properly. I don't know. I really don't know. But the great thing about her glitch kits is that like you really can't tell for the most part. Like it seems extremely normal to me. So maybe I was gonna say maybe it's the headers, but even if they are printed like or cut like slightly off, like doesn't matter to me because I don't use most of these headers. The only header I'm gonna use is the dinners one. But I don't know. So yeah, just looking through all of these, it's like they're fine. Anyways, this isn't really about that. Anyway, Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney princess movie, so obviously I had to pick this kit up anyway. And it, you know, I got a pretty good deal getting it as a glitch kit for the price. But the problem was, like, I got the luxe version, but it doesn't come with all the luxe extras. Let me actually zoom in. Why am I zoomed out? And I didn't even think about that. I like literally completely slipped my mind until I saw them in the shop when I placed my recent big order. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I got those before. And this was, I think, part of her restock, where she restocked this kit, which is Enchanted. She restocked that and a bunch of others, and I think she restocked all the extras for them as well. So I think if she hadn't done that, I would have just missed out forever on these amazing extras in the foil. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I would have died without having these. This is like my dream kit for Beauty and the Beast, and I needed these. I needed this double box scene. First of all, that double box scene is perfection, but this little box scene is also perfection because this is the village where she grew up with the mountains in the background. It is the most beautiful scene ever. I just love like the ivy on the walls. It's gorgeous. The detail's gorgeous. The style of the buildings is gorgeous. I love that. And then this is the Beast's castle, which I also love to death. Like, the artist did a top-notch job with this and with all of the Disney kits and everything. It's just perfection. So I'm so glad for these. And I know that she, fairly recently, not that recently, but like kind of recently, she started adding double box extenders to her shop. I haven't bought any of those yet, but I really want to. That's like the one thing I need from her shop right now because she's the only shop that like has them, but also they're sized to fit her double boxes perfectly. There are other shops that have double boxes. The only one that I've seen was, who was it? I think it was Frenchie Mom Boutique, because I used the Cinderella kit with the double box, a photo kit, and that was the first time and only time I've used a double box so far. But I don't know if that's the same size as this one, so I don't know if the extenders would work with like that kind of box, but either way, I feel like you could still trim it down or like make it work somehow. Like, I would still buy those for other shops' double boxes, but either way, I always try to get the luxe kits and the double boxes with Glam Planner kits, so like it would benefit me to have a bunch of those on hand. Not that I couldn't make my own, because I already make my own just normal extenders for just like normal size boxes, and probably I will do that for tall boxes too at some point. I could make my own of these, but I don't know, I just, for something like that, I just feel like I might be more comfortable buying it, but at the same time I'm thinking I would want to bougie the other side of it, and I don't know how I would bougie it without getting like a double box size bougie. Does she even offer those? She probably has one in her like foil binder sheets. I don't know. Let me know though if she has like double box size bougie sheets, because that would probably be the only occasion in which I would actually get those extenders. But I don't know. I think it's kind of fun that she has like a custom extender size that nobody else has. Anyways, so those are the two like clip art extras. And then we have the labeled box sampler, of course. I keep trying to do the math in my head because her label samplers are like hella expensive, pardon my French, compared to the SPC ones. And I feel like they don't offer significantly more stickers. I actually think they might offer the same amount of stickers. Yeah. Based on my memory of SPC label samplers, it's the exact same thing. You get a fancy label row of 4, you get a half box row of 4, and then you get, like, she has appointment labels in SPC, but these are quarter boxes, but they're the same size, essentially, or like a similar size, and you get the same amount of stickers. So that's the thing to note also. Glam Planner is way more expensive than SPC. SPC has like amazingly priced extras. I think no other shop really compares to her. Pretty much all the other shops, like Sticky Essentials, Paper Candy Art, all of the others have more pricey extras. But there's just something to think about. Like, these are already on the color scheme of the kit, so it's not like I'm gonna say no. And I always need extra boxes, always. Even with the Luxe kit, even with the Ultimate kit, I always need my extras. So I'm gonna get them anyway, but it's just, you know, something to keep in mind that it's gonna be more expensive. So then we also have the glitter headers as well. Not much to say about that. They are lovely and they match the color scheme. I just love the color scheme going on here. I love everything. I've already talked about that in my actual haul of this kit, so I'm not really going to go over that too much. And then we have the foil to go over, and I'm so glad that I picked this up as well, because I would have just gone crazy if I had not had this foil. It is the most gorgeous red foil, and I feel like it's going to look so amazing over this. I did not actually do any research beforehand on any of the foil overlays. There's not too many. I think there's 2 more kits in this haul with foil overlays, but I did not do my research. I don't think I ever do my research right before hauls on which foil overlay goes over which box. So it's always a fun guessing game. So that is what it's going to continue to be. However, I think I have an advantage with this one because I know that the red foil goes over the red parts, and I'm just looking at these here. So these are half cut headers, which is really nice to use as bougie. I might actually use these as bougie. Yeah, I'll just like mix and match some bougie for the bougie boxes here. So I'll use the red for some days, then I'll have some like gold bougie probably. Yeah, I'll probably just mix those. I think that would look pretty cool. I don't think anybody else has done a mixed metal bougie look, but I think I might have to, because like there's not that many half cut headers here, so I would have to. So let's play the guessing game on what foil overlay goes with which. I think that's pretty obvious there with the plate. That works. And then this one, I guess, kind of already is arranged to go over the correct box. So the red of the book and the rose, so that works. Oh, look at that. I think all of these are. No, they're not. The dog is, though. So, oh yeah, so it is just these 3 as part of this box right here with the dog. I like that dog. Is there even a dog in Beauty and the Beast? I feel like there isn't. Oh, maybe it's the footstool is a dog. I guess. This one, oh yeah, this one also goes over here because of the rose and the books on either side of it as well. And then I'm guessing, yeah, so this one is the roses right here. There's so many roses, but I love that. I love the rose theme, so I'm all about that. All right, so it's just the 5 on here. There isn't actually one for the double box or the extra boxes like there is sometimes. This is like a smaller foil sampler than usual, but that is a-okay. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna use probably some gold foil overlays on those anyway, mix and match. And then over here we have some more half cut headers, and then we have the bottom washi foil overlay, which is also kind of unusual. Like, you don't always get that, so I'm still super psyched about that. So it is meant to go over the roses on that as well. This also like scares me. Like, her foil overlays terrify me because they're so specific. You have to get them lined up in such the right place, and I'm not even sure that they would look good after I do that. Like, I don't know if all this tiny foil dots is gonna look good, but at the same time I feel like I kind of have to, because like it's clearly the ultimate form of the kit. When I've seen her like put them on her sheets in her actual new release videos, they look good the couple times I've seen her do that. but I'm always having doubts about that. I don't know. I probably have too many doubts, but I bought them, so I have to do it. So I'm willing to risk that for my kits, because I'm going to trust her on that. Anyways, now let's get into the actual new kits that are new to you and new to me in this haul. Alrighty. So first we're going to start with this kit that for some reason I remember is called Emily. Not to be confused with the Emily kit from SPC that my planner bestie Sage is like looking desperately for. So if you know of anybody who has the Emily kit from SPC that they're willing to sell, please let me or her know, because that's her like number one right now. My number one is up, so same for that. Let me know about the SPC up kit. Anyways, this kit is also just coincidentally called Emily, I think just because she just likes giving kits random girl names sometimes if she doesn't really have anything else in mind. I don't think she knows any Emily that's like an equestrian, but that's what this kit is kind of based on, I think. I don't see any horses in this kit, which kind of weirds me out. Like, am I wrong? But I don't think I am. I think that's like riding equipment right there. Like, I feel like that's like a fact, but now I'm not seeing any horses and I'm like doubting that. And there's no boxes with horses. There's no horses in the clip art. Why is there no horses in the clip art? That's so whack. That's so whack. Why? So this is a mini kit because this was the only option that was available, I think. I didn't get any of the extras because they weren't available. This was a kit that came out a long time ago, and I said no at first, and I said no every instance after that. I was like, I don't really want this kit. It's a really pretty kit, but I don't do horses really. I love horses, but I'm very extremely allergic to horses, so I can't ride anymore. Like, there's no horses in my life. I don't foresee them ever being in my life again because I'm so allergic. But then I saw this kit more recently and I was like, it's too pretty. The color scheme's too pretty. The art's too pretty. I can't pass it up. It's a mini kit. There's no extras that I'm going to feel obligated to buy. I'm throwing it in. So now I have this that I'm going to have to formulate some extras to use with this. But I don't regret it because look at these colors. This particular like color scheme of pink and brown with a little green thrown in is like perfection. Nobody else has done this, I don't think. I haven't seen this very many other places, and I love that. There's no real other equestrian kits, and if there were, they wouldn't be as perfect as this one. It's just the vibe. The outfit's the vibe. The still black scene of the house is the vibe. These look kind of shapeless and weird, but I'm guessing they're like cozy blankets, which are a little bit of a vibe. That old car is a vibe. The old camera is a vibe. Loving it. Yeah, this does seem like almost a little bit watercolory and abstract, but I don't know. Somehow it just works. Like, usually I would say it doesn't work, but it kind of looks like an art style, like a painting style. So I've already told you, the color scheme was what really got me, so that's here we are. Here we are. So it's a mini kit, so here's all the mini kit pages. Oh, I'm glad that this was back when she was doing more deco than scripts. So that's a plus on that part. And then the bottom washi, etc., etc. So that's all there is to say about that kit. It is super pretty, and I'm glad I got it. Alrighty, so this next kit is a very highly anticipated kit, but it was only highly anticipated from the moment I discovered it existed, which was extremely recently when I watched Elle's like enormous new release video from like the past 4 weeks. Like, she had all her new releases from the past 4 weeks at the moment of filming, and at that point I was inspired to buy everything, like literally everything. But then I saw this and I was like, hey, there's the word boardwalk. I've been looking for a boardwalk kit my entire life. Not my entire life, since I've lived in Santa Cruz, which is literally a boardwalk. The whole city is, the whole point of the city is a boardwalk. But yeah, and I was still sour about missing out on the March Mystery from SPC, which I have already hauled by now, you've seen, but like, this was before I knew I was getting that, and I was like, well, I need a boardwalk kit. And now I'm happy I have two, because, you know, I'm going to go to the boardwalk on multiple occasions. Like, I need to be able to use them whenever I need to be able to have them. I don't like this one as much as the March Mystery, but it is definitely more applicable to like the boardwalk that I live on than the March Mystery, which is more like an amusement park or water park. This one is specifically boardwalk themed. Like, that is literally exactly what our boardwalk looks like. I don't even know if we have a big Ferris wheel. We probably do, I just haven't been on it. I have no idea. But like that looks like a boardwalk skyline. I don't know if there's like gondolas either, maybe. I don't know. But like, I don't know, just the rest of it, just in the palm trees, it just gives me like our boardwalk vibes. And the color scheme, it's very bright. The art seems kind of a little bit simplistic, like what is that water? That's a little weird. But I don't know. But some of the art like really works for me, like this, that. The flat looks cute. Yeah. Yeah, so I just think this is a really bright, fun, cute kit, but the more important thing is that it's boardwalk themed, because that's just really what I needed. So this is a luxe kit with all the extras. So here's your 9th full box. I love the little squared off nails there because, as you can see, squared off nails is my jam. So there's your 2 skin tone options there. The boxes. See, this was when she reduced the deco and increased the scripts, which I don't like because, you know, I love scripts, but I love scripts with clear backgrounds, not white background, and also hers just aren't really like the type that I use, and some are on like 2 rows when I prefer 1 row, so it would be really hard for me to use that, but you know, I can just easily put those into destash. And then we have the, I don't know, I guess random functional page. Let me just check. Oh, good, dinners is still in there. Yeah, I'm glad she reduced the headers. I think this is like new format, because I think this was a kit that she had brought back to her shop. So it's either like a really old format or it's a really new format, and I just don't remember what her new format was. This looks new format, like new format. So I'm gonna assume that's what it is, which I really like because all the blank little things without the icons, that works a lot better for me, so that's good. And then I don't like how she splits the bottom washi in half, because I always feel like if you put them together, which is presumably what you're supposed to do, like I always feel like that would still be bigger than the normal size bottom washi, but I don't know for sure if that's true. Let me just look at the Emily kicks. I don't know. I think this one was all 1 piece. No, it's 2 pieces. But yeah, like I feel like that on its own is the normal height of a bottom washi, but then you add the glitter strip and it's like it's taller, too tall. So I always feel pressured to add the glitter strip like over one of these two. So I don't even know. Like that's one thing I don't like, but who knows? You know, I'll always try to find a way to make it work. So there's the luxe kit. Here's the label sampler, the glitter headers, and then also the add-on boxes. So we have the double box as well. Now frequently she'll do a double box thing where, not super frequently, maybe half the time, which is pretty decent, I would say. She'll do a thing where you have the double box, which is basically just a larger version of one of her full boxes, so you kind of have to choose which one to do. But that always makes me feel like, okay, well now I have it in a double box. I bought the double box, so like I feel like I should use the double box, so then it's an easy choice. Like I'll use the double box, I won't use that one. Or I'll use this one like under a flap, so that it's like not the most immediately obvious that I'm just reusing art, but like I still get the advantage of using a full box because sometimes I need an extra full box. I don't know. It just requires a lot more thinking than is necessary, so I don't really like that she does that, but like I don't know. But then again, I'm always an advocate for more boxes than fewer. So if it was a choice between just copying a design for a double box or not having a double box, like I would prefer the copying. So there's that. And then here we get fashion girls. So there aren't actually any girls with this kit, but there are here. I can understand why they were kept out because they look kind of funny. What is that face that she's making? Like, I don't know. It's kind of scary a little bit. It seems a little bit lopsided. Like, I'm not too sure about that. The rest of her is fine. It's just the face looks a little funny. And the hair seems like parted in a weird way. I don't know. Just kind of weirds me out a little bit. But, you know, I bought them, so I'm going to use them anyway. Which one do I like best? Probably the blonde. I don't know. None of them really look fantastic, but I'll probably just go with the blonde. So, well, there is the boardwalk kit. And now, yeah, as you can see, like, I know I teased a lot that I had bought, like, so many of the Disney kits. However, I am saving those for last in this haul, because I usually like to go over the stuff that I'm, like, less excited about, and then just go up to this, lead up to the stuff that I'm more excited about. So, You will see. Although I do like this one because this is the shark kit, and I'm obsessed with sharks. Not as obsessed with sharks as I am with Disney princesses, but I do love me some sharks. I have a stuffed animal shark that I sleep with, and so does Anastasia, my snake. She also has a little tiny stuffed animal shark that she sleeps with, and I think it's so adorable that we're like matching. So this is a Shark Week version 2. I think it was because version 2 was the only one that was available, I'm pretty sure. And I think it looks like, I don't even know. It looks like medium skin tone, which is an interesting choice for a version 2, because it could pass for white, which would be like the version 1 typically, but I don't know. I'm still pretty sure it's version 2, but like, I kind of like it. Like, I probably would have gotten this anyway. So this is not exclusive art. I think a few shops have done this art, but like, it never was really on my radar until I just saw it in the shop, and I was like, well, gotta get it from somewhere. I like how this looks. I'm gonna do it. So this is obviously meant to be like Shark Week themed. I've never watched any Shark Week, and I don't watch TV. I don't own a TV. I've never had cable that I've had to buy on my own. I've never watched TV at my parents' house that much. So I don't really watch Shark Week, but like, I would be totally into it if it was like streamed online somewhere or something. I love watching shark documentaries. Just any like deep sea scary creature documentaries are like my favorite thing. So yeah, I would totally like try to find a bunch of documentaries one week and just use that as my Shark Week and just use this kit. So that would probably be my plan. I guess it would have to be in July, huh? Is that what that means? Shark. It doesn't tell me when Shark Week is, though. That's not very helpful at all. There's July 4th on there. And I guess the colors of this kit are red, white, and blue. Is the first week of July Shark Week? I don't know. Confirm that for me, because you know I'm not going to Google it. I never Google anything. I always just ask y'all, and y'all always deliver, so please let me know. Because I need to know when I'm going to use this kit. Anyway, I love that charm bracelet. Then we have our little calendar, like memo board scene. She's got a bigger stuffed shark than me. I'm jealous. Where did she get that? I want one. I feel like mine is pretty good sized, but an enormous one would be even better. Bigger is better. I come from Texas. Bigger is always better. So we have Jaws. The hilarious thing about my shark obsession is that I hate Jaws. Like, I couldn't even get through it. It was the boringest movie in the whole world. I'm really picky about classic movies. Some I love, some I hate. Jaws was not a winner. So, that's too bad. I don't know what that was. I feel like I vaguely know. Was that the movie where that girl, like that surfer girl, had her arm bitten off by a shark? Possibly. I could be right, I could be wrong. Never heard of, I'm guessing that's Deep Blue Sea. Open Water, haven't seen that. Should I add these movies to my watch list? Because they're in the kit, so maybe I have to. I will let you know that I did watch The Meg recently. I actually really loved The Meg. It was a good shark movie. The Meg was good. I know it was probably controversial. I know a lot of people probably didn't really like it. But those are the people who liked Jaws. I'm one of those people who liked The Meg and didn't like Jaws, so I'm just built different. LOL. Anyways, so I did like The Meg. So there we go. I could rewatch that. I could rewatch that in a jiffy. Like, give me some Jason Statham. Oh, yes. Anyway. So we got our classic little shark fin. Got our Jaws shirts, which you will never catch me wearing. Shark Week on Discovery. I don't know. Maybe it's like taped somewhere. Maybe I can find it on YouTube. Because, like, I don't know. Shark stuff is cool. I know I love that mug over there. And I love her shark, like booties. Like, those are the coolest ever. Those are adorable, and I love those. So there's all the shark art. I love this so much. I never thought I needed a shark kit until now, but it's only because Shark Week is such a thing that this, like, existed. Like, I love spiders, too, but ain't nobody gonna come out with a spider kit. Like, let's be real. There's nothing that people would do that would encourage them to make a spider kit. The only thing I can think of is that, you know how everybody's doing all these really specific Harry Potter kits? Like they're picking out really specific elements or people of Harry Potter and, like, making entire sets of clip art out of them. Like how there was a whole clip art set themed around, like, Hagrid's hut, and there was like even 2 color schemes for that. Like, that's an extremely like specific element. And there was one for Remus Lupin, there's one for potions, there's one for Gringotts, there's one for honeydukes, and I'm obsessed with all of those, don't get me wrong, but I just think it's funny. So now I'm like hoping that somebody's gonna pick out the acromantula aspect of Harry Potter 2 and the Chamber of Secrets, and I'm hoping that they're gonna make that a whole kit and make it like a Halloween theme or something. There's like there's a Harry Potter Halloween party kit, so like let's just make a whole thing about spiders, please, because I love spiders. Somebody get on that. Oh my god, I'm getting so excited talking about that. Let's just briefly page through the rest of this. So our extra box, I hate it when she does this. Her extra boxes are just alternate skin tones for boxes that are already in the main set. And I appreciate that she does it. I know why she does it. I think a lot of people get a lot of use out of that, getting to switch it out, to customize it to look more like them. I don't care if I'm any kit. I don't need them to look like me. I just want extra full boxes. I want extra art. Because now I'm not going to use either of these because I already have them in here. Like, I don't need these. So it's 2 full boxes wasted. Oh, she did the evil thing here. Andrea did this too, to be fair, for a while, where she just took the deco and then copied and pasted it, which is lame, but, you know, whatever. I can't stop it, so I'm just going to mention that I don't like it and move on. I think she also started switching up the little things so that there are 4 different colors now instead of the same color, which she resisted doing for a long time, but she did a poll that everybody said they wanted a different color, so now I think she's doing that. Then we have this page, this page. Oh, I like it when it's all one design. That makes me feel a little bit better. Although now I can't cover up any part of it with the glitter, so that means I'm gonna have to like move everything up so I can use the glitter strip, but I like the glitter strip. I like the red, so it's not really a huge loss. So I love that. Same kind of problem with the tall boxes is that it's the same design as one of the girls, so, and it's not even like the exact same girl either, so I am gonna have to like use both or just not use the tall girl, but you know I'm gonna use the tall girl, so I'll just pick just a different one. Again, probably the blonde. I don't know, I kind of like the red hair or the brown hair. I don't know. My thing about boxes is that if I have to choose one to use with a spread, I save the others and I tell myself I'm gonna use them in a Franken spread one day with all the others that I have left over, but that would be the weirdest spread. I don't know. I want to do it because I love using full boxes, but it would look weird. But, like, I'm not going to waste these boxes. I could put them in D-stash so that somebody else would use them, right? Or I could try to just, like, sell them as a lot in a BST group. Or sell them to one of y'all. Or, like, I don't know. I'll think about that. Or maybe if one of y'all just wants them, like, I'll send them to you, but I don't know. I don't know. Too many options. So here we have our very patriotic themed glitter headers. Let me get in frame there for y'all. And then the label sampler. Now, I am not 100% certain that this label sampler goes with this because when she does her label samplers, and all of the extras that you buy separately, if, like, you don't get a Luxe kit, she just throws them in. Actually, because label samplers don't even come with the Luxe kit, so she just mixes them up, throws them in. They're not labeled. They don't have the kit name. So I have to match them up with my own thoughts, and it doesn't usually go very well. So I'm not 100% certain that this label sampler goes with this kit because the colors don't really match. Like, there's blues, like 3 of these are like blues and grayish blues. So I was like, maybe, but then the orange. There's no orange in this kit. There's red. So, like, shouldn't that be red? So I don't know. I'm gonna, like, think about that, and if I'm actually gonna keep this out. So if another kit comes up that, like, matches this color scheme better, just, like, holler at me, and I will, like, intercept your thought with time travel, because you're gonna be hollering at me in the future, but I'm filming this right now. So I'm just gonna intercept your thought and, like, determine which kit it should actually go with. So we'll keep that for reference. And then we have the Harry Potter kit. Speaking of Harry Potter, this is Privet Drive. I'm actually doing pretty good at remembering the names, but I did also go over my order on her website like a million times in order to make sure that I had everything, because one of my packages was open when I got it and I was afraid that something had fallen out. That's happened to me twice now, but nothing's ever fallen out. So I'm like, thank goodness. I actually haven't even lost anything either with the post. I don't trust the post at all, the USPS, but somehow they've been pretty good to me. Anyway, so this is Privet Drive. I know Elle was like over the moon about this kit when it came out, and she's like now newly obsessed with this clip artist and everything and the style. I'm not 100% sold. I love everything else but the people. The people look way too cartoony. You know, I'm used to like girls like this that look real, but this is like a cartoon, which is kind of cute in terms of Harry Potter. I also have, I think, the garden kit, like the March mystery from Glam Planner. It was the garden kit. I don't even know if it was a March. It was one of the mystery kits that I think was the same clip artist. But I liked that too. So there's some that I like. I mean, I like the art. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the art, but it just seems a little bit cartoonier than I'm used to, which is hilarious because I love cartoons. I'm obsessed with cartoons. I pretty much exclusively watch cartoons as my TV that I watch. But in a kit, I'm just like, we can do a little bit better, but I still really liked this kit, obviously, so I got it, even though there's a little cartoon baby Harry Potter right there. You know, I can live with that. I like the color scheme. I like how blue and white it is. It's just mostly this, like, kind of periwinkle almost shade of blue that I'm just digging. Like, it really feels like Sorcerer's Stone to me, which is, I think, what this was based on. Or was it... When is the flying car? Is that in number 2, right? So it's like the first and second movie. So this is like the first movie with all the letters coming in. The broomstick was the first movie too. That gives me first movie vibes, that one. And then the flying car just must be second movie, but yeah, it's like very young Harry Potter. And I love this like photo of Ron in front of the castle, with like, I guess that's Hedwig also in the photo, which is very funny. But I like to imagine that Harry's on the other side, just covered up by real Hedwig. But I love that that's a photo, because, like, I don't know if that would even be realistic in the world of Harry Potter. I don't think he took photos, but that's just so cute for me to think of. And then Hedwig, and then the broomstick, with the sorting hat for some reason on the stack of books. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. So that's, like, book 3. So we got all the early Harry Potter stuff here, which is great. Covered Under the Stairs, Hedwig, and the Flying Forward to Anglia. And then the trolley, and the letters, of course. So I do like this. Like, I would be really happy to put this in my planner. Oh, the extra boxes are great too. I'm actually going to go over those now before I go over the rest of the kit, because I just want to revel in the art. Just real quick, while I'm excited about it. So then the extra full boxes are Dobby, which is actually super cute. Like, if I was going to have Dobby in a kit, this would be the ultimate version of Dobby. Because he's cute. Like, if we had a more realistic Dobby, that would be kind of freaky, but cartoon Dobby is cute. Like, that could be a vibe. And then the Happy Birthday Harry cake is super cute. That's also a book 1 reference. So, yep, still keeping in with the early Harry Potter theme, book 1 and book 2. And then the double box. I love this because this is not an exact copy of one of the full boxes. I don't think. I haven't checked the extra full boxes yet, so cross my fingers that is not the case. But this looks like new art to me. So you get the whole scene of the castle, which is also just perfection. I just love whenever anybody draws the Harry Potter castle. But I just love that with Hedwig in front of it, of course. Got a lot of Hedwig, like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 4 instances of Hedwig so far. Like, she really must love Hedwig, but who doesn't? So I love that box, that double box right there. That's perfect. And then our fashion boxes are, for some reason, this like almost Sailor Moon looking kind of girl here. I haven't watched anything Sailor Moon, but this just gives me Sailor Moon vibes. Anyway, just like Harry Potter girl. So I guess she's like supposed to be like one of us in the world of Harry Potter. Also, for some reason, in front of the cupboard under the stairs. Like, I don't know why. That's where we are now, but that's who we are. So, which one would I use? Probably the blonde. Or maybe the brown hair, and make her look like she's a sister to Harry Potter. That'd be kind of fun, but I don't know. I might do the blonde just to shake things up. I don't know why I'm like partial to the blonde girls. I just am. She almost looks like she doesn't really belong with the kit. She looks like too much of a different style, but I don't know. I'm still going to use it because it's there. So there's that. Oh, you know what? Maybe this goes with this. This like 100% has to match this, right? No. Doesn't match it more than this one does, which is the actual one that I matched with it. So this has to go with this. Oh, this is driving me insane. I'm sure if I just look up on her website what the Privet Drive label sampler is supposed to be, that I'll find this. And I'm sure if I look up Shark Week, I'm gonna figure out whether it's this one or another one. But I'm just gonna drive myself crazy during this entire haul until that point. Anyway, label sampler, glitter headers. You think the pink doesn't go, but there is actually pink in here, so that's kind of a fun surprise. So let's go over the rest of the actual kit. Let's see what our extra fill boxes are. I'm kind of scared. Let's find out. So it's going to be one of two things. It's going to be either alternate skin tone boxes of, I don't know, the Fashion Girls, which wouldn't make sense because there are already alternate skin tone options on the sheet. Or it's going to be the castle scene. I'm so nervous. What are extra full boxes going to be? I've never been this nervous about full boxes. Okay, let's do it. Oh my god. Am I stupid or what? I think I literally bought these separately when they're already part of the kit. You've got to be kidding me. That's some BS right there. That's my own fault for not looking at it and buying these. I actually bought these as a separate listing because they weren't part of the Luxe kit. For good reason, because they're already in it. That's the worst option of the three options that the two options that I chose. This was like the worst case scenario. Oh well, it's my own fault. I will probably add these to my Frankenspread collection that I might not ever even use as a Frankenspread. Anyway, here we're back to tiny deco, which I don't like. I would rather her copy and paste some deco rather than have this much deco and this much scripts, which I won't use, but whatevs. Can't have it all. I'm glad that there are Fashion Girls though, because like, there's an extra box for me. Now I don't have to feel so bad about having 2 extra full boxes and then not having those 2 extra. So there's that. God, that makes me a little bit angry. I feel duped. Why would she sell those separately? Why would she do that? I guess for the mini kit buyers who like wanted those boxes. But she hasn't done that with any other kit. I got bamboozled, man. I got bamboozled bad. Now this kit I'm super excited about. What's it called? Beats me. Something mermaid. There's probably not even mermaid in the name. I don't know at all. I knew it when I looked at the website, but now I don't know it. Anyways, it's a gorgeous kit. I wasn't really into the whole pastel, like, kind of hollow colors, blue and purple mermaid theme. For the longest time, I didn't really care about it. Until more recently, and then I saw this kit and I was like, well, I need this kit. I really need this. Like, looking at it, I would be very upset if I didn't get this from somebody. I think this is the same artist as with this. And the only reason I think that is from the Fashion Girls, which I will show you in a minute. But the actual kit doesn't really necessarily look that cartoony. It looks a little bit cartoony, but I don't know, it really works. I love the intricacy of that hair. If I could do my hair like that, I would. There's a cute little underwater bed. Mermaids this way sign. What are these? I don't know what these are. I'm assuming they're supposed to be some kind of like food or pastry item, but they're cute. I love these nails. That's just like a perfect like hands nail scene. Like, that's very well drawn. Double box scene of just under the sea. That's gorgeous. And of course our gorgeous like smoothie bowl. That's like the prettiest smoothie bowl ever. I love that so much. And that is an actual human, not a mermaid holding that, just for fun. Or I guess it could be a mermaid wearing a sweater, but I don't know. I don't know how reasonable that would be. Anyway, checklist, which I don't use. Oh, so our extra boxes are actually extra. Woohoo! That feels like a special treat now compared to the last kit. I'm gonna be sour about that forever. Anyway, here we have a gorgeous mermaid tail, halfway in and out of the water, and our mermaid cupcakes, which are a little freaky because there's the tail in the cupcakes too. It looks like somebody chopped off some mermaid tails and put them in a cupcake. I don't know how I feel about that, but I would say I don't like cupcakes anyway, so I might just not use that box, but that would be a lie because I love full boxes. I'm gonna use them all. So there's a really tiny deco. I do love tiny deco better. Then this page, and then, oh, I like that, like, what's it called? Like shattered glass kind of effect, or like gemstone effect a little bit. That's pretty gorgeous. Ooh, and our double box is actually unique, which I do love. So it is just like a treasure chest with all kinds of shells and jewelry coming out of that. So that is super gorgeous. Definitely will be using that. And then our fashion girls, which look 100% like the same clip artist as who did the Privet Drive kit. Like, it's just her style entirely. Obviously, you know which one I gotta go with. I gotta go with the Ariel one because she's a mermaid. And these girls could be mermaids too, but like, she's definitely a mermaid. Although the red really clashes with this. Again, I feel like the blonde would go better and would not clash. But the girl herself clashes, because this girl, I'm not gonna, like any of these girls, I'm not gonna assume their hair from the back would look like that. They're just two different styles. But I gotta use it because I bought it and they're part of the kit, so might just have to go with Ariel anyway. Or I could go with the dark skin girl because the actual skin tones I got were dark skin. I did get these because I think it was the only option that there was. I think the like option 1, the version 1, which probably had the white girl in it, was sold out most likely. But I do like the dark skin look with this a little bit better, I think. Just the contrast, I feel like, works a little bit better. And also, representation is good, so I'm happy with that. Glitter headers and label sampler, which I'm pretty certain goes with this kit. Which one does this go to? Who knows? Will I even discover it throughout this haul? Who knows? Oh, I have so many kits to go over still. I have this like huge stack over here that you can't see, but oh, it's intimidating. We're not even into the Disney kits yet. Oh my god. This kit I love. Let me take a sip of tea. I haven't had one in a while. Almost done. Alright, so I think this is called Morning Coffee. I'm pretty sure it's called Morning Coffee. I love coffee kits now that I'm into coffee. Like, I've probably missed out on a bunch that have been released before and are now, like, discontinued, but I'm glad I hopped on the train of getting this one before it left, because this is gorgeous. I love that kitty. I mean, mostly of all this kit, what caught my eye was the kitty, because of course I'm 100% a cat person, love cats. Oh, they get me every time. And then there's Jane Eyre. I love that, because I think I said in my previous haul, which had like a list of all those classic books, like Pride and Prejudice was in that list, and then, what was the other one? Little Women, like all that kind of stuff. I said that I'm like kind of into that stuff, but the only reference point I have for that is because I've read Jane Eyre. That's like the only one that I've read that's kind of like that, and I really loved Jane Eyre, so I'm really glad that that's here, so we get some representation of like the one book of that type that I've read, because like I said, I haven't read Pride and Prejudice yet. But yeah, and that white kitty is so great. White cats are amazing. I haven't seen anybody who's had like white cats in ages, but like, or ever probably, but white cats are underrated. I'm all familiar with black cats, but white cats are so cute. Of course, this is Starbucks. I'm surprised we have the Starbucks logo so like blatantly in the clip art. Like, that's a little bit too infringy for me, but like there's many ways you could have like transformed that into something else, but I mean, it's fine. Like, I already own the kit. Nobody's gonna come after me for like copyright infringement, but a little too blatant. Anyways, I like how she has a book right in front of her face. Like, that's not really how you read. I would understand it if she was like lying down and like she was falling asleep with a book on her face, but I don't really understand what normal situation would cause you to have a book positioned like that on your face. So that's kind of funny. Then we have our sign, Best Coffee in Town. I bet a lot of people would probably disagree with that if it's Starbucks, but I'm a Starbucks girl for life, so I will take that. Got your classic drink and bag of coffee there. What does this say? David Nichols. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a reference to something that I don't understand, so if it is, let me know. Otherwise, it's just a random guy's name for some reason, I guess. I don't know. And I like this little like coffee shop scene right there. That's super cute. I love the white like subway tile in the background. That's a good look. And the pinks, the greens, the blues, all these bright colors work really well together for me. I think the color scheme was a huge reason why I bought this kit. Also, here's the checklist page. I like the little coffee bean pattern in the background, but again, I don't use checklists really. I sometimes use them in the sidebar to mark Happy Mail if I don't have like a full box to put in there, but I think I have plenty of full boxes, so I don't know. I don't know, because I might use enough extenders that I need to use all the full boxes over there in my main spread, so in the sidebar I might have room for the Happy Meal. So in that case I will use the adorable coffee bean pattern, although it is also in the kit. Anyway, our 2 extra full boxes are extras, which I love. So we have the Join Us for Coffee sign. Love is brewing. Okay. And then some nice latte art over what looks like Jane Eyre again, so loving that. I like these appointment labels that are white for the part that you write on, because it makes it easy, because you can use all of them, because you can write on all of them. And there's that more itty bitty deco section. Grr, that's not really enough deco to put over the date covers, which is where I like to put it. More functional, and then the bottom washi. Again, I think she should just stick to one pattern, because while these 3 patterns may match the kit individually, when you jumble them together like that, it looks kind of weird, but it is what it is. I'm just now observing. Is this the one that it goes with? No, because there's no freaking orange, is there? No, that's not the same shade. Definitely not the same shade. Oh, this is gonna frustrate me no end which one this goes to, because there's no way it's Shark Week. Besides, I think we already have one in here. Yes, we do. See, that's the exact same shade. That's what it's supposed to be. And then the glitter headers right here. Oh, I love this too. So our double box is new clip art. So we have the little table and chairs scene, and then the messy bun coffee at so many books print on the wall. Gorgeous. And then our fashion girls. I love these girls too. These girls really work with the kit, I feel like. Which one shall I? Probably the brown hair, to keep the brown hair theme going. Yeah, it's probably what I will go with. So there's the morning coffee kit. Super pretty. All right, tea break. Alrighty, so next we have the, what is this, Main Street Magic? Magic something, something magic. Could be Main Street Magic. I'm just gonna pretend that that's what it's called, but you've seen this clip art everywhere. A lot of shops use this. This is kind of older clip art from Glam Planner, or like an older kit from her using this clip art. But I had to take the plunge and buy it at some point from somebody. And so, you know, I was just making a huge order anyway, so I was like, let's throw it in, and I like all of her double boxes. When I see a lot of shops with clip art that I want to use, I always go through a very, like, in-depth comparison process to find out which shop I want to get the set from, like the kit from. So obviously I determined that Glam Planner was the main kit I was going to use, although it is a mini kit, I believe. So there isn't that much else, but I am going to get a lot of the add-ons from Paper Candy Art. I got some of the add-ons here, but I'm also getting them from Paper Candy Art, and I'm going to do some mixing and matching, because this clip art set had 2 color schemes for at least part of it, at least the like the main park boxes. So I think this is the Epcot park box. This one is Magic Kingdom. There's some extras in here. No, those aren't actually part of it. This one is Universal, I'm pretty sure. And then there's Animal Kingdom. Is there Animal Kingdom in here somewhere? Is there a 9th full box with a mini kit? No. So I just got the Animal Kingdom box from Paper Candy Art, but there's daytime and nighttime versions of those boxes, and this kit only uses the daytime version, so I got the nighttime ones from Paper Candy Art. I may actually use both in a spread and just like flip them over, so that if you have them all flipped one way, it's like all the daytime, and if you flip them the other way, it's all the nighttime, which would be super cool. That's kind of my plan, but I will only have the Animal Kingdom box for the nighttime, but I will have it. So anyway, I just love how it's so accurate. That clip art is extremely accurate. That must have taken ages to do the Hollywood Tower of Terror ride. It's just extremely detailed, just Main Street, gorgeous. I don't know what that thing is from Epcot. I have really no recollection. It's been ages since I've been to Disney World or Universal at all. Just, yeah, I guess let me know in the description what that is, what I'm missing out on, but that's also incredibly detailed. I just love the Main Street. Look at this, look at those colors, look at those straight lines. I love straight lines. If you don't know that about me, I love straight lines and clip art. Love her hair. This Flatley scene is very cool. Got all of our photographs. See, there's the nighttime scene. So that's kind of what it looks like for the Magic Kingdom and what it looks like for the Epcot. So there's kind of a sneak peek of what the boxes will look like. When those come in, I will pull out this kit and I will put it all together and show you everything side by side. But until then, that's kind of a little sneak peek. Got your Instax camera. Whatever kind of drinks these are, those are fun. I love those balloons in the background. Are a Mickey shaped donut. Funny story about the Tower of Terror, that like terrified me as a kid. That was not a good experience as a kid. Nowadays it wouldn't be like a scary ride for me, but I wouldn't do it because A, it's kind of boring, and B, motion sickness. Like that's kind of my problem. I can't really go on a lot of the rides that I used to when I was a kid, because now I get motion sickness, but it's rough. So see, that's good. That bottom washi is good. Even with the glittered strip, I would still keep that. It's good. And then, so I did get the double box as a separate add-on. These are all separate from the mini kit because they don't come with it, obviously. But I did get this because it is not present anywhere in the mini kit. I don't think this came in Ultimate or Luxe, or if it did, I just missed out on it. But anyways, so I had to get this double box because the castle, again, is super gorgeous and detailed. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I love it. Definitely will be using it. Here is the label sampler that came with that. I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Pretty sure. Same with the glitter headers. I hope that's right. Because usually I feel like these colors are supposed to match these colors, so I feel like that's right. And then you get plenty of extra boxes. So you get these over here. Got plenty of food from Disney. Got our headbands, our watch, some luggage, a really cute Disney backpack. I think the Disney line has come out with a lot of backpacks like this. And then for some stupid reason of me being stupid, I got these extra boxes, which are the exact same as these two, just different skin tones and hair colors. And you know, I wouldn't normally care enough to get extra versions of these if I actually had realized that they already came in the kit, but I didn't realize that, so I got extras. So that is that. Again, I will bring this out again when I get the add-ons from Paper Candy Art, and we will go through them all at the same time. So I think that leaves just one kit that is, nope, two kits that are not Disney kits to go over. And then we have like 8, 9, probably 9 Disney kits. So we may be about halfway through the haul, actually, which is, no, I think we may be a little bit less than, but still, it might be about the same length as the Paper Shower haul, which would be pretty good. Pretty good on my part. So this is the Terracotta Chai, and this was like kind of the first one that I saw when she released it that introduced me to how amazing the foil overlays can be. So I'm really psyched about this art. I feel like I wouldn't necessarily get if I saw nowadays, like if it wasn't so brilliantly formatted in this kit and if it didn't have the foil overlays that it does. So I'm glad that I got it in its like most perfect form, because I think a few shops did use this art. I don't remember what the clip art is called, but I know that in Glam Planner the kit is called Terracotta Chai, and I love chai. Chai tea is pretty much my go-to at Starbucks for like hot or cold weather stuff. And terracotta is also a beautiful color. This is a beautiful color scheme. Again, it's not one I would normally gravitate to, but this art really does it so well. This kit and this art really do it so well. So I'm all about this. I love the nails there with the different colors. I usually hate different colored nails, but in this kit that works perfectly. That skirt, I would prefer the skirt if it had a foil overlay that went over the skirt, but I don't think it does. No, I don't think there is a foil overlay that even goes in that box. But I would prefer it if there was a foil overlay that went directly over the skirt, but that's okay. We have this gorgeous book right here with the flower. I love the latte art and again the nails. too pretty. I don't know what that circle is there. That's kind of weird. It's a weird randomly placed circle. I love all this art stuff over here in this box. That's a little creepy having the paintbrushes stick out of her head, but it's like a pretty good drawing of a sculpture. Like I'm convinced by it. Got a candle. What does the candle say? I actually can't read that well, but I'm pretty sure one of those words on there is candle. Anyway, I love this girl right here. What is that called? Like the ruched sleeve or something? I don't know. I'm just making up words over here. It's like, I can't think of words today, but that sleeve is a good sleeve, and her hair with the ribbons is good. It's all good. The mug over here, love it. Got some perfumes over here. De fleur, so of flower, I guess. Chloé, got some more French going on here, I assume. Parfum de Moonstone, I'm guessing. Rose Valley. That's very nice over there, and yeah. There's not many extras that came with this, actually. Maybe there just wasn't that many in the shop when I went to get it, because I feel like when the kit released it probably did come with a lot of extras, but I believe this is still the luxe version. So there are the check boxes there. Ooh, nice. Extra full boxes. I always love. Got some crystals. I don't really do the whole crystal thing, but my grandma does, so it has some significance to me anyway. I love crystals. I love looking at them. It would be nice to have some sitting around my home, but I don't really believe in like the powers of them or anything necessarily. That mug is really pretty. And coffee first, of course. Anybody's natural sentiment. And then this little scene right here. A lot of art going on in this kit. And that says Matisse. Yep, it's a nice art theme going through here. Love that a lot. I'm not really as much of an artist, but I'm into this kit. So there's that, and that functional, and the bottom washi is kind of plain, but I could even probably cut that in half and use some simply gilded washi with that. Like that could be an option too, just food for thought. Glitter headers that go well with that. And then the double box scene, which is new clip art, thank goodness, which is a bedroom scene right there. So let's play the fun game of which foil overlays go over which boxes. Now this one is fairly obvious. This is the double box foil overlay. She does not often do these, but she occasionally does, and I just really like how it looks here. I'm not too convinced over having the foil go over this part of the bed too, because I feel like that would be something that you would leave out, and like the rest of the bed. Usually she picks one color for the foil to go over and just leaves it at that, but here she kind of did everything. But then again, I'm not so partial to the clip art behind it that I care if it's covered up, so I don't really care if it's covered up, so I'm gonna use it anyway. And then I do think I had to buy both of these separately, so I would hope that that was my end decision. So then obviously this foil goes over this hand here, and again it's just covering up random stuff in the background, but that's a-okay. This one goes over the girl, leaving for some reason just her skin plain, which is, I guess, a choice. I know that I tested these out when I actually like sorted everything in this order, but I don't remember the conclusion that I came to for all of these. Actually, I think this might just be it. I think it might just be these two boxes right here, because this leaves her skin, again, clear, and then this one covers everything but the pages of the book. So yeah, so I figured it out. I'm like patting myself on the back over that, because usually I have a really hard time with these. So I was wrong. I still have two more after this that have foil, at least. I think it's just two. So that's Terracotta Chai. That really got me into Elle's foil overlays, so now you know. Almost done with my tea. So now we have Sunflower Soiree, which I know because for some reason I was looking at this kit and these extras like way too much for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, I saw this art in a few shops. This is from Paper Candy Art also. I did get some of the extras from Paper Candy Art that weren't in Elle's shop. So again, I will bring this kit back out when I get those. So I just had to pick this up because I knew I wanted to get this art from somewhere. Again, I'm not like a super duper sunflower person or even just a flower person in general. Unlike Sage, who is like 100% a sunflower person, so I did actually get this kit from Paper Candy Art for her because the formatting is a little better there. I don't know why I got this one for myself from Glam Planner, probably because I didn't even realize that it was at Paper Candy Art also, but here we are. So yeah, I got her the better one, but this one is for me. So Sage, don't buy it. I know you've like got it in your cart. Don't buy it. Like, I'm getting you a better one. So I am actually going to use this for her birthday week, I think, which is upcoming. It's like next week or 2 weeks, or like it's really soon. But it's just a gorgeous kit. I already have I think one sunflower kit from a different shop, but this one is a better one, and this is going to be the one I use. But it is gorgeous. It's like really detailed. It also reminds me a little bit of Shrek, which I think is so hilarious to say. But like, you know that one scene in Shrek 1 where like they're in a sunflower field and like he picks a sunflower for her and like is about to like give it to her, but then he like overhears her and there's a huge misunderstanding and he has to leave it at her door and just leaves. For some reason that's what this reminds me of, but I don't know. It's still good vibes, good memories for me because I love that movie and it's just such an emotional part of it, so you know me and my animated movies, but it's still good vibes. So I love her hair with the sunflowers woven in. That's super duper cute. Nice little sundress over here. I guess these are oranges, which seems like really random to me. Like, sunflowers and oranges. Okay, I guess that's a choice, but I don't know why. I don't know why that would be a choice. Here we have this, like, precariously perched open book with some, I guess, champagne in the background. And then this girl having a little, like, outdoor picnic, I guess, with a whole bed. What even is going on here? What is this? Is this, like, a campground where everybody has their own teepees and their whole entire beds outside? Under a canopy, not even a sleeping bag, like a whole bed. That weirds me out. Like, is this where somebody lives? That's weird. That's a weird setup to me, but I guess for the purposes of the kid, it's cute. So I love just the constant yellow, or I guess orange, like orangey yellow and green, like permeating throughout the kit. Like, that's the main color scheme that we've got here. We've got a little bit of white, but it's mostly that yellow and green, and that's just, I love that, and I love the dark green. Like, this is one of the 3 grades of shades of green, not grades of sheen. Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. Oh my god. The 3 shades of green that are my favorite. So like solid green, emerald green, I guess this kind of like almost hunter green would be one of them too that I like. So there's that. Is this a mini kit? Please don't tell me. Oh, it is a mini kit. I already knew that though. That's why I got the extras from Paper Candy Art, was because this was a mini kit, and I think that was all that was available at the time. No, there was an ultimate, or there was a luxe that was available, but I guess like I don't like this enough to have a luxe, but no, like I'm regretting that, but whatever. There's our very random bottom washi. Like, that's probably my main 2 issues with Glam Planner kits are the bottom washi and the deco situation. Those are not my favorite, but it is what it is. Got our glitter headers right here. And then our label sampler right here. Probably should have got 2, but I got some more boxes from Paper Candy Art, so it's okay. And then our fashion girls right here. Again, super cute. I like how the clip artist was just like, I'm not drawing any faces for this kit, so she pretty successfully got around that. There's no face here, no face here, and no face here. So A+ job on that one. Which girl shall I use? Let's think about it. I'm not going to use the blonde because her hair blends in too much with the actual flower. I'm thinking it's going to be the brown because of, or I guess the red because of the contrast. It's like a dark red. That works for me. So that's going to be the vibe for that. And yeah, Sage, if one of these girls looked more like you, I would probably use it to be you. I guess that one would be kind of the closest because you've got like medium skin, but I feel like that girl looks like a little bit more like me than you. Like, she's probably like a little bit darker than you are. I may just use both of these, and we'll just pretend that like that's a mixture of you and me, which would be really funny. Honestly, it would. That would be us. So that's probably my plan. Alright, so now, after the last sip of tea, we can finally get into the princess kits. I know I'm not going to edit out every single sip of tea that I'm having because I just don't care. I don't care. Just, this is gonna be a super long haul anyway. Y'all can sit with the extra couple seconds of silence every now and then. Oh, was I wrong? I think there's 3 extra foils, if there's a foil in this one. Is that even true? Is that a true statement? That there's 3 more kits that have foil? Wow. This is like a special occurrence to me. I thought there was only 3 in the haul in total, but now there's like 5. That's so much foil. Anyway, this one is really pretty. This one came out pretty early on in her Disney line, like, era. So this was before I even knew that she was doing like a whole line of all these Disney kits. And I was just like, oh, that's a nice Sleeping Beauty kit. Like, I'll just sit that one out a little bit. I do want to get it eventually, but like, it's not a priority for me. So I did let it sit in her shop for the longest time. And then I freaked the F out when I saw her new release video with all of her newer Disney kits, and I was like, oh wait, this one was part of that. What if it's not in the shop anymore because it's been so long? What if all of her Disney kits, like her original ones, are gone and I missed out? I lost a lot of sleep over the Glam Planner Disney line kits. Like, I lost a lot of sleep combined over all of these kits, but I did manage to get it. I got the looks. I'm so glad that I managed to get everything I wanted, all the Disney kits. So it's a huge relief being at sticker 0 with Glam Planner, and almost at sticker 0 with SPC. If you don't know, sticker 0 is my term for having gotten everything that I want from a shop that's currently in the shop. It doesn't count for discontinued kits. Like I said, I only have 1 discontinued kit on my wish list, and that is up from SPC. Hopefully it'll be brought back if I can't get my hands on it from the BST beforehand, but we'll see. But anyway, like, it's such a relief to be at sticker 0. So this is the Sleeping Beauty kit. I'm not even that big of a fan of Sleeping Beauty. I'm obsessed with the song Once Upon a Dream or whatever, but other than that, like, the movie's kind of for me. Like, I've seen it probably maybe twice, but it's not memorable at all for me. Like, once I saw it fairly recently, but I just don't remember it. But I need to give it more shots because I have a ton of amazing Sleeping Beauty kits that I need to use that I'm really not going to use other than to mark watching the movie. So I need to. But this one is gorgeous. I'm pretty sure it's called Nap Queen. No, it's not called Nap Queen because that's what it's called from SPC. Is that even true? That has to be true. I'm sorry, I'm so confused. I always confuse the two shops. I kept calling the SPC kit Fairest because it's called Fairest from Glam Planner, but it's called Fairest of them all from SPC. I kept getting that mixed up. So this one is probably not Nap Queen. Or it is Nap Queen and the one from SPC is something different. Pretty sure this is not Nap Queen. I don't know what it is though. No clue. Not even the faintest idea. Oh no, I do know what it's called. It's called Briar Rose. I pulled that out of thin air. I pulled that straight out of my butt. But yeah. So this one's called Briar Rose because I think that's like her like pseudonym, her like fake name when she's like hiding out in the woods or something. I'm pretty sure that's the case instead of her like actual name being Aurora. Or maybe like in the original fairy tale it was Briar Rose or something to that effect. Again, I'm not going to Google it. Please feel free to correct me below. But yeah, so it's called Briar Rose. I love this double box scene. I love the pink and blue, and I love how the pink and blue fairies like are represented here because that is perfection. It's like so realistic. This armoire, it's not an armoire. It's like, what's it called? Just like, I don't know, the makeup desk or whatever. It's called something fancy. It's not an armoire. Is it? Is it an armoire and I'm wrong that I'm wrong? Anyway, whatever this piece of furniture is, it's gorgeous. I love her. I love how it's nighttime outside. I love how for once it's nighttime and not daytime. Like that's good vibes for me. And it contrasts very well with her gorgeously detailed hair. Love the hair. Love the flowers. It's beautiful. Flowers over here, beautiful. Nails, great choice for the nails. The castle in the background. You'll see that in the extra boxes. It's gorgeous. Got some nice pajama set right here. Beauty sleep in progress. Yeah, I would say so because she's Sleeping Beauty. I love how the crown is there as well. I love that crown. And of course the spinning wheel. Is that what it's called? It's got to be a spinning wheel, right? That she pricked her finger on. Pretty sure. Like I said, I'm not great with Sleeping Beauty, but that's that. Let's actually just go over the extra boxes while we're here because I'm already talking about them. So like I said, the castle, here's a gorgeous double box scene of the castle. So you get the whole thing right here. It is gorgeous. It's not as supremely detailed as previous castles in this haul have been, because clearly there's a lot of castles going on, but it is still very nice. I love the nighttime sky, and the moon is perfect. It's really confusing because I say double box scene and then I also say double box because she says double box, but like what would she call this? Because it's like Andre would call this a double box scene. I don't know. I'm just gonna put scene when it's two full boxes, and then double box without the word scene when it's a big box like that. I've had trouble in previous hauls trying to distinguish between the two, but this I think is what I'm just gonna settle on. So you have a double box scene here and a double box scene here. Double box. Anyway, and this one is a gorgeous bedroom scene as well. This one is all pink, and it just looks very like classic original Sleeping Beauty. I love that so much. I love the pink and white and the gold. That's a serious vibe right there. So that's amazing. And those are the extra boxes from there. So, oh, these are really gorgeous checklists. I hope she uses that like art elsewhere in the kit, otherwise I'd miss out. So our extra boxes here are new, thank goodness. We got some makeup going on right here and a gorgeous mirror. Oh, look at that. Look at that freaking mirror effect. That is perfection. I'm way impressed by that. That's very well done. That's very good. I'm impressed. I couldn't do that probably. And then we have a bath scene right here with what looks like enormous bubble bath going on in there. Of course. Okay, so she does have the clip art in the background of those boxes too, so I feel less bad, like I'm not missing out. Extra pages here. Oh, we got it in the washi too, which is very nice. Oh, and we got it in the bottom washi, so perfect. Even better. We got all of that loveliness going on, and then the labels sampler, and then the glitter headers. So really loving that kit. Not as much as her other Disney kits, but I am loving it. I am into it. And then we have Snow White. Is it called Snow White? No, it is called Fairest, because that is what I mixed up before. Oh, this one I really like. I'm like weirdly obsessed with these Snow White kits that everybody's coming out with these days. I don't know why. Snow White is not my favorite Disney movie, although I really like it. It was the very first Disney princess movie in 1937. Back, was this with Technicolor or was it even before Technicolor? I feel like it was like maybe one of the first few instances of Technicolor, although I feel like I should know that because this is the kind of thing I would know. It's the kind of trivia that I pride myself on knowing. So I'm going to just go out on a limb and say it was one of the first few instances of Technicolor. It probably had a really long opening credits section, like pretty much most of the Disney movies back in the 20th century, because that's just how it was done. And yeah, the sound was a little bit off. Her voice was like almost like annoying, like super high pitched and like not a natural voice in the movie. But I don't know, I was into it. I liked it. I liked the art and the animation and the sound, and it just really worked for me. I just loved that movie. More than Sleeping Beauty, let's say, at any rate. So I love the Fairest of Them All kit from SVC, and I love this Fairest kit from Glam Planner. Oh, I love the extra boxes, which you will see in just a second. But yeah, look at this girl. She's like a model. That is Snow White model version. Gorgeous. For some reason we have glasses here. I don't know why we have glasses here. Maybe they are Doc's glasses or somebody's, but for some reason there's glasses. Then we have the storybook there, just like the storybook in the Sleeping Beauty kit. I was going to pull it out, but there's too much stuff in front of it. But yeah, I love how we're having that storybook aspect everywhere. I really like that, actually. This apple pie I am totally into. Now, I just watched a video from the Super Carlin brothers. I don't know if you know who they are, but they're like, they do kind of like theory videos on like Disney and I think Marvel probably. Do they do Star Wars or do they not do Star Wars? They might do Star Wars. And Harry Potter. They're most known for, I think, Harry Potter theories. Probably. But they do, like, kind of fan videos on a lot of different fandoms. and I'm just obsessed with them. They're probably like the #1 in that category on YouTube. But I just watched a kind of trivia quiz video from them the other day where one of the questions was, what was the type of pie that she actually baked in this movie? And it was not an apple pie. They guessed apple pie, but it was not an apple pie. It was a gooseberry pie. So I think it's really funny that the pie that is pictured here is clearly an apple pie. But I also like that because I love apple pie. It's my favorite type of pie, and now I'm like, if I use this kit, I have to bake an apple pie that week, and I just love having an excuse to make an apple pie. I'm not going to make a gooseberry pie, let's just say that straight up, but apple pie, definitely. And of course we have a poison apple recipe over here, conveniently placed for us, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be following that one. And then we have a poison apple candle. It looks like, what would a poison apple smell like? I don't know. That'd be weird. I bet the evil queen has one of those though. And then we have the apple itself. I love her hand. It's very well drawn. Over here we have, of course, the magic mirror. You are the fairest of them all. And it looks like a bag that's like meant to look like the poison apple, which I think is really funny. And then this double box scene of the kitchen with the apple pie and apples. That's very nice. I like the color scheme. Everything is like kind of pastel but also super realistic, which is a good vibe. It's a good vibe. And then I love this double box scene of the well. These are the extra boxes. This is so detailed. I love it. Like, even the smaller aspects are so supremely detailed, so I'm pretty sure she just drew them big and then shrunk them small and placed them in the scene, but I just love that extra attention to detail. And then, oh, I didn't even notice the dwarves. There's dwarves there. So that's Sleepy. I'm guessing that's Bashful. Is Bashful an actual dwarf name? Is he one of them? I'm gonna assume. And then that must be Grumpy. So that, I didn't even notice the dwarves. That is the cutest thing ever. And then, and they're so subtle that like you wouldn't even see them at first. So it's like not super intrusive, but it's definitely Snow White themed. And then our gorgeous double box here is of the outside of the house. So again, this is like all new art and I'm just obsessed with it. It all goes together so well, so detailed. It's such a beautiful house. Such a beautiful well. Everything is perfection. Couldn't be happier with it. This is like my new favorite kit. Anyways, we have the checklists. We have the extra boxes. What the F? Why? Why did this need to happen? I don't understand why it needed to happen, but it's here and I'm gonna use it because I love Minecraft. But why are we putting Minecraft into a Snow White kit? Whose idea was this? Elle, why would you use this particular clip art? This has nothing to do with Snow White. This is weird. But I love Minecraft, so I'm gonna use it. And I guess this is a jewelry box with a sword for some reason. Alright. I like those boxes, but again, why? Here's the rest of it. Oh, we got the dwarves in here too, just in case you didn't see them in the double box scene. How many times? Well, can I try to look that up? This page, bottom washi, glitter headers, and a label sampler or whatever. Now, I just realized, that was why I paused a little bit earlier, I just realized that I had pulled out the foil for the previous kit, but I never actually went over the foil. So let's do a brief detour back to Briar Rose, and I will try to attempt to figure out the foil situation. So, this is only one foil sheet, and it's not super comprehensive. It's kind of like the situation with Terracotta Chai a little bit. So you have the double box scene of foil here. So right there it covers the canopy, which is gorgeous. I love that. I didn't even show you the foil colors for any of the previous foils, but you probably were able to see them. This one is silver. It's got silver and pink going on there. Over here, okay, so this is also very cool in that this is a double box foil overlay right here for this double box scene. So that's very cool. Where do these go? I'm pretty sure that this goes over her, which is really neat. It covers the night sky. And this covers the night sky over here. So basically almost every instance of the night sky in this kit is covered. accepting through the window, which is fine. But yeah, that's very cool. And you also get some just random sparkles here, which is amazing and will also do very well just randomly throughout the kit. So I love that. Love anything really foil. I wish there was foil for the Snow White kit, but then again, I also don't, because I don't want to cover up any of that amazing clip art. So now let's get into Two Worlds. No, it's not called Two Worlds because it's called Two Worlds from SPC. This one is called In My Heart. Thank goodness for the foil add-ons for this, because I would not have known that otherwise. This one is a fairly new kit that I got because I was panicked that I would not be able to get it if I didn't get it now. So that's why I was able to get, you know, all the foil extras and just so much of it in general. So here we are. Oh, there is so much, and I'm so excited. Tarzan, what do I even think about Tarzan? What are my thoughts on Tarzan? I like Tarzan. Not my favorite. It is does definitely have one of the saddest deaths in like animated movies ever. Mufasa, of course, will be number 1, but I feel like the death of his parents is probably number 2. I forget what was it, a panther that killed him? Forget what the panther's name is. It might not even have a name, but it might. But yeah, that was, I don't know, just the saddest thing ever. But like, and I like that. I like how sad it is, but again, the movie just doesn't really stand out to me. So I'm like not like over the moon about having so much clip art going around with Tarzan themed. Like there's this one, and then there's Two Worlds, which I just bought. But again, it's part of the Disney line, so I have to get it. So here we have, got some nice abs going on there. That's pretty cool with Tarzan, and then Jane, who is headless, which is very sad. Because like all the other like Disney princess kits, you get to see the girl's face, but I guess Jane isn't a Disney princess, so you don't get to see her face. That doesn't make sense, but like, why else would she not be there? I don't know. So that's kind of sad. Anyway, we have, what is this called? It's not called a gramophone, is it? Is it called a gramophone? It could be a gramophone. It's an old-fashioned record playing device. Here we have a book. Oh, I love that scene right there. That bridge with like the light at the end of the tunnel almost. Is that the sun? I don't know. It's definitely the sun over here with this double box scene of the bed and the enormous canopy. It's like a treehouse bed. That's really cool. And then the luggage and the, not stethoscope, telescope. There's too many scopes. Stethoscope, microscope, telescope. Way too many scopes going on. But that is a telescope, I'm pretty sure. Oh, man. I know exactly how Andrea feels, because, like, she has, like, quote-unquote dumb moments in her videos, and I totally am having them all the time now. So, I know how it feels. I just suddenly, like, start forgetting everything I ever knew because I'm filming. Anyway, we have... Anyway, we have the checklists over here. Ooh, I love how the extra boxes here that are actually in the kit are also a double box scene. So technically we have 3 double box scenes going on. Which, no, 2. No, there's just 2. I thought the extra boxes that were not part of the kit were a double box scene, but they are not. So we do get 2 double box scenes. So this is a nice flat lay of course, Jane's umbrella. Got some nice photos and a camera. Oh, I love the pocket watch. I am obsessed with pocket watches. I have like a little collection. I love her gloves right there. And of course the like explorer hat, which is very cool. So those are the extra full boxes there. And we've got more functional pages here. Got some nice tiny deco. So this is new format, definitely. Yeah, this is the newest format. So you get more of the smaller, like fancy label type boxes, which is fantastic. Fewer headers and more of the newer little thing format, which is wonderful. And then this same weird bottom washi format, which is but okay. And then for our extra boxes, we have this one, which I originally thought was a double box scene, but it isn't, of the elephant characters and the gorilla characters. Don't ask me to remember what their names are from the actual movie, but looks pretty realistic. So I love those. And then the double box is of, I guess, the treehouse in which they live. I don't know if this is like accurate to the movie or not, I don't remember, but it is super pretty and the detail is amazing on this kit. So love that a lot. And here are the glitter headers and the label sampler. Now, in case you didn't notice, my camera did just cut me off kind of in the middle of that because I had reached max storage on my phone, which usually means I will lose the entire footage, but thankfully I did not lose it. But I was able to look up some things in the meantime. I look up like the names of kits and such, solve some mysteries going on in this haul, but before I do that, I'm about to forget the foil again. So let's go over the foil real quick. I got the green and the gold both because both of these cover different parts of the kit, which I love. I love this mixed metal look, and they are custom. So we have obviously a big one for a double box scene, or not a double box scene, but a double box. So I guess it's just supposed to cover all of the greenery and not the brownery, which is a nice thought that she put into that. And then what else do we have here? So this one is obviously for the gramophone. I didn't bother to look up if this was a gramophone or not, so still kind of unsure about that, but who knows. Does this? No, it doesn't go with the girl. It goes with him. So this one goes with Tarzan. I think I need to zoom in a little bit more. Let me see. This one definitely goes with the bridge scene, but where does this one go? This one might go with an extra box, possibly. Now I feel like no, because these are part of like double boxes. Where's my extra boxes? Did I lose them? Here they are. Does it go with one of those? No. And where does this one go with? Maybe it's that one. Yeah. Yeah, this has to go with this one because it's the greenery, and there isn't any greenery in that box, so it's okay. Alright, so that goes with those, and we get some half-cut headers right here. Nice green foil, my favorite color green, like emerald green. And then the gold ones. Are these half-cut headers over here? I feel like they are. Yeah, so these are like a million half-cut headers, so this is like all of the bougie you could possibly need for this. And then, so where do these go? Let me see. So this one definitely covers the canopy right here. That's pretty cool. Some white and gold contrast there. One of them has to be for Jane, right? Yep. Got the gold on Jane's shirt. And then this one is... one of them has to go with over here, right? Or not. No, maybe they don't. These have to be the flat lay. These have to be the flat lay for sure. Yeah, so the hat and the umbrella. Perfect. I figured it out. I'm a genius. I feel that way whenever I figure out the foil, because usually I have to look it up. I haven't actually used a Glam Planner kit with foil yet, but it's intimidating to me. Anyway, so got some mysteries solved. So let's see what names I got wrong. So that's In My Heart, Fairest, not Fairest of Them All, Briar Rose, Sunflower Soiree, those are all right, Terracotta Chai. This is Main Street Magic, so I thought I was wrong about that, but I was right. This one is not Morning Coffee, it's just plain coffee shop. I was mixing up this one in Morning Vibes, which was like an old, I think, mystery. And then this one is Watercolor Seas version 2. Sorry, I'm like off frame here. But yeah, it's a gorgeous mermaid kit, Watercolor Seas version 2. This one is Privet Drive, Shark Week. I think the rest are all correct. Boardwalk. I don't even know if this is called Boardwalk. I think it is called Boardwalk. And then Emily. So those are all correct. And then this one, the reason I couldn't figure out, and the reason I thought it didn't go with Shark Week is because there wasn't a Shark Week label sampler in the shop when I went to buy it. I actually bought this as a label sampler for Morning Vibes, which I got a while ago, like a long time ago, and I got all the other extras for it. I think I got it from the buy sell trade, so I got some of the extras, but not all of the extras. I bought some of the extras in like a previous order, but I for some reason didn't pick up the label sampler, so I picked it up this time. So this actually goes with Morning Vibes. I didn't get it out for whatever reason, but just know that this is what it goes to, so I'll be throwing it in with that. I'm so glad that that mystery is solved because that was bothering me. All right, now I've got how many more kits? Probably like 3 or 4. Probably more than that. More kits to go for the Disney line. I'm loving all these Disney line kits. This one I would not have remembered at all if I didn't just go look it up. So this one is called Painted Lights, and I originally looked at that and I was like, that's Sleeping Beauty, but it's not. It's Rapunzel. I don't know why I'm so incapable of remembering, but this is the Rapunzel kit, and it's very much based off the movie, which I love. So there's painting, there's of course your, cast iron frying pan, because of course. There's her. You can't really see how long her hair is there, and her hair isn't really long there either, but it is basically the same kind of hair, and it's very pretty. I love this scene right here. I think that's a painting. I don't think it's a window. Or maybe it is a window. I'm pretty sure it's a painting, but it's gorgeous. And then we have the crown and the hairbrush, of course, although that hairbrush would not do a thing on hair like Rapunzel's. And then Pascal, which is super cute, and the painted nail right there. I love that. That Pascal is really cute. And then we have, I like that pattern for the checklists. Ooh, we get Eugene in here too. So there's headless Eugene, because I guess that's what we do now. We cut people's heads off. And then we have the easel right here with the painting on it. Functional. Again, having trouble taking pages up. Copy pasted deco, and it's tiny, so that's 2 strikes against that particular deco. So this was before she did the reformat of the little things, which is a shame, but it's okay. It's okay. Going forward, everything will be perfect. And then the bottom washi, and then so we get, we do get some nice extras here. So we get our gorgeous double box of a bedroom scene. Very pretty. I love how it all definitely goes together. And then here we have a full box of just this one scene from the double box, which I like enough to use that and this. And then another double box scene of just like a couch in the same kind of house as this would be. So that's very cool. So those are our extra boxes there. And glitter headers. Again, I'm not really sure about this color. I don't think this color is really anywhere. I guess kind of, but like it's not really very much in here. It's like maybe just there and a little bit there, but I don't know. I'm not convinced on that, but whatever. It's part of it, so I guess I gotta use it. And then same kind of thing with the label sampler, that weird random teal color, but oh well. It's there. And so we shall live with it. So that is Painted Lights. Rapunzel, what did I think about the movie? I liked it. I thought it was cute. I've only seen it like once or twice. I should watch it more and get more into it, but it's just not really that much my vibe. I like Eugene a lot, but Rapunzel herself I'm not really too sold on. Moana, I think you've heard all of my thoughts on Moana. I used to be very not sold on it. It used to be pretty I'd only seen it once. I did watch it recently last week, and now I like it a little bit more. The first part I liked a lot less, but the rest of it I liked a lot more. I don't know. I just thought it made a lot of sense, and I really liked how Moana and Maui just kind of like kidded each other at first. I always like that in movies. I don't know. It's just fun for me to watch them turn that around. But this is like pretty accurate, I think. That girl looks like exactly like Moana. I love all these tattoos. They're so intricate, and they are like exactly like Maui's tattoos. So that is brilliant. That looks exactly like stupid Hey Hey. Sage knows all about my hatred of Hey Hey. He is the worst like character ever. If any animal sidekick should have gone on their voyage, it should have been Pua the pig, who is adorable, but stupid Hey Hey had to go along. He's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I hate him so much. But Pua is so cute. And then we have what are they called? I don't know. They're special kind of boats. I know they like have a name, but I don't know. They're boats. And then I know Elle was really obsessed with this double box scene of like the house. It does look like very Hawaii. Like I would expect to find this like kind of in Hawaii. Well, not expect to find it, but like it would be based on Hawaii for sure. Never been to Hawaii, so I can't really speak to that, but I don't know. It's cool, but it's like kind of not my vibe. I love the rainbow there, though. That's kind of cool. And then we've got our little voyage to Fidi map over here. I guess that is a passport. Yes, it is. And a camera. It's a long lens on that camera. And then we have some hair products. I think it's really funny that like these particular like curly hair products are featured with the Moana kit instead of like the Tiana kit, because I don't know. It just it would make more sense for that, I think. But oh well, here it is. But it is kind of cool to have it in a kit at all. Although it does feel a little bit like too modern. Like, you know, she's not using those hair products. This is ancient Polynesia, so don't know about that, but I don't know. I do like this kit a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna use this kit to mark my most recent rewatching of it, but because I have like 4 Moana kits or something like that, but it's definitely in the running. So there's our checklists. I love this double box scene for extra boxes of I guess kind of just looking out onto the porch there with the gorgeous islands and the boat in the background and the rainbow, of course. Gotta have that rainbow. Oh, this glitter sampler is all over the place with the color scheme there. And then there's some nice deco. Looks a little bit copy pasted though. Oh, why is Hey Hey in the deco? See, why does he get all the attention? Make Pua in the deco, not freaking Hey Hey. I hate Hey Hey. I hate him so much. Hashtag controversial opinion, but I do. Oh good, it's new format. That's nice. There's our bottom washi, and then we got some nice extra boxes going on here. So we have these add-on extra boxes. We have a flat lay of the clothing. So some pretty cool sandals right there. I love that ring. And then of course the Heart of Tafiti. So that's pretty beautiful. And then our double box scene is of the outside of the little cabin, I guess, where all this is located. And again, another rainbow in the background. There's also a rainbow kind of in the back of there. So that's a pretty cool motif to go throughout everything. There's like so many boxes here. I don't know, I'm kind of into it. Kind of a little bit into it. And then we have the glitter headers and then the label sampler. This is a nice kit. I like the amount of detail that went into it. I just don't like Moana that much. Like if you put this amount of detail into, like, I don't know, any other princess kit, I'm into it. And some of these other princess kits do have a lot of detail, so it works. Like this one for Tiana. This is called Almost There. Oh, got another one sneaking in here. Let's shove that over there real quick. So yes, this is the Tiana kit called Almost There. I think there was very recent clip art that came out, like that was Tiana clip art, that I think a lot of people are calling Almost There, but so don't confuse that with this kit. This is the exclusive Glam Planner one, and I just love this so much. Again, Princess and the Frog is another one of those films I've only seen once, and I didn't really like fall in love with it then, so I really need to give it another watch because I feel like I will really love it. I just need to give it another chance because I have, you know, so many kits about it. But this one's amazing. That girl looks almost exactly like me. Like if you just lighten up her skin a little bit, like that's me. That's exactly my face shape and structure, and that's exactly my hair, especially in that little bun she's wearing. That's my everyday hairstyle. She would be 100% me if you just lighten up the skin and the lips a little bit. So that's my fashion girl twin, which is super fun to find. And then her green dress is awesome. And then we have a Charlotte girl over here with all of her pink clothing. We have beignets because of course we're in New Orleans. New Orleans is known for beignets, and they are amazing in New Orleans. They're amazing everywhere, but that's what you got to do when you go to New Orleans is get beignets. I love this little like framed scene here of one of the windows, and then I guess we have what looks like a fried shrimp sandwich, which is really an interesting choice, but okay. I love this double box scene here of the fountain with the lily pads. That is beautiful. That's really a nice touch. Then we have a frog here with a weird little frog marking on his face, which I guess is probably accurate, but it looks weird. Anyway, of course we gotta have a frog in there. And of course we have to have a trolley too for our extra boxes. Trolley, is it a tram or a trolley or some kind of car? Trolley car? What are these words? Why do I suddenly not know what anything is anymore? Yep, it's because I'm filming, that's why. Anyway, whatever this thing is, you know what it is. But yeah, I'm sure these are everywhere in New Orleans as well. And of course we have Tiana's Palace, which is the name of her restaurant that she opens up. Oh yes, it's new format. Gotta love that new format. Checklists. Why is this out of order? I don't know. More boxes here. I love the patterns. Here we have some deco, only a little bit copied and pasted. Got some washi and boxes. Again, having trouble separating the pages. Little things right here. Again, this might not even be enough little things for me. I feel like this might be even less little things than there were before, but since she has more here and more boxes here, I think it's kind of okay. But again, that's also what the sampler's for. And I am really just trying to save my little things now. Then our bottom washi. And then our double box scene is more of the exterior of Tiana's palace, which really does look like a palace. Like this looks enormous, but I love it. And I love the detail that went into this. And then the extra boxes are, of course, the voodoo stuff associated with Dr. Facilier, which is the bad guy, obviously. I know that she made a point of putting this as the extra boxes and not in the main kit, in case you like were against voodoo stuff and you wanted to keep it out of your kit. I have no, I guess, religious or otherwise issue with it, so I will definitely be using these, because also it's a really important part of the movie. And I just think it's kind of a cool concept, like on a very surface level basis, but, and of course, you know, I love full boxes. I'm going to use them anyway. So got some voodoo stuff here. Got Dr. Facilier's card, business card. Got a Mardi Gras mask and what are they called? Voodoo dolls, I guess. And then the outside of his shop right there. So those are the extra boxes, the glitter headers, and the label sampler. I just can't get over how much that girl looks like me. Like, you've probably seen, maybe you've seen what I look like, because I very rarely post, like, Instagram stories on what I look like, and I am in maybe, like, probably one of my first videos unboxing my first planner, which I'm still working in, shows my face, but, like, most likely you probably haven't seen me, but that's what I look like, just with, you know, skin that's, like, this color, so, like, slightly lighter. But yeah, that's me. That's how you know what I look like. Anyways, that's the gorgeous almost there kit. And then we have, oh, this kit. Hooey. So this is the one that I lost a lot of sleep over and was so glad that she restocked it. I don't know if she's going to restock it again, if it runs out again, but probably, because I know that other people have probably lost some sleep over this kit as well. This is the Honor kit. I think it's called Reflection at SPC, but I have not mixed these up somehow because I've just been thinking about this kit so much. I don't even like Mulan that much. I like the movie well enough. The sequel is actually pretty decent for a Disney sequel, but it's still not great. But, like, I don't know. Just this kit was too beautiful for me to pass up. It's just amazing. It's so detailed. It's so gorgeous. I just love everything. Love that bag, and that's a really cool, like, earring stand right there. I have kind of a similar one, but it's just like one straight thing. It's not round like that, like a carousel. That's kind of very cool. I love her almost like varsity jacket right there. We have a statue of Mushu, obviously. We have a couple, well, a fan, a parasol, and a sword, so that's very cool. And of course the little green comb. I thought it was supposed to be gold. I guess it's green. I don't know. It's green in this kit anyway. I love this little, like, tea set right here. The double box scene of, I guess, like, the front of her house, kind of. That bridge is really cool. And then her tattoos on her arm. And the cherry blossoms. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous kit. I love the cherry blossom motif throughout. Oh, we actually get to see her face. There we go. I'm into that. So we have her face and her parasol in the extra boxes. And, of course, her beautiful kimono, I think it's called. And then, I don't know, I guess that's kind of like a bath maybe, I'm not sure. But that's very cool. And of course the lanterns in the background. Ooh, it's a new format too. Even more special. Got some more cherry blossoms in the checklist. Functional deco, which is not copy pasted, which is great. Ooh, I like that. I like that pattern right there. Functional, ooh, no, not new format. It's like, I lied. It is not new format. But that's fine, because I think you get more little things in this format too. And then the bottom washi, which is more of the cherry blossoms, which I love. Extra boxes. So these are beautiful. This is like a flat lay of course, a cloud planner with the green comb. Got some video ideas written on the planner. I'm just going to read them off because I think they're so fun. She's going to do a reflection music video, a geisha makeup tutorial, and a skincare routine, including how she takes her makeup off in one swipe, because that's just a really funny part of the movie, so that's wonderful. And then, of course, our makeup product over here says Glam on it for Glam Planner. SBC does a lot of that too, which is so funny. I've got more makeup stuff over here. These are really beautiful. Oh, and so is this little pagoda for the double box. It's very nice as well. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in there. I think that's just like a window. And then there's also just a lantern in it too. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, all of this just goes so well together. I love this kit so much. I would have really been sad if I missed out. So there's the label sampler and the glitter headers. Alright, what is next? I've actually only got 2 more kits to go over, so we're almost getting there. We are getting there. And I think this is actually going to be shorter than the paper shower haul, possibly. So this one is the last kit that I have with foil in it. And this is the Thingamabob kit. Whew, look at her piercing stare. So yeah, this is obviously Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Thingamabob is what it's called. And yeah, it's one of the few kits where you actually get to see the girl's face. But I love this fashion girl. I love her dark red hair. I love her piercing stare. She's just like looking straight into my soul. I love her like ocean blue eyes. Wow, that's an amazing fashion girl right there. I love how the saga books over here say who's its, what's its galore, like from the song. And I think it's a little bit creepy that there's like an hourglass over here, like she's running out of time. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, creepy vibes. We have a globe for some reason. We have a message in a bottle. Life in the bubbles. Life is the bubbles. Life is the bubbles. That doesn't really make a lot of sense for me. I feel like it's from the song Under the Sea, but I'm not entirely sure. Weird. Who knows? Anyway, it's still a fun message in a bottle, and I like the sun on the horizon there too. Here we have, I'm guessing that's like Sebastian the Crab, and that does not look like flounder, but don't ask me what a flounder looks like. Pretty sure that's not a flounder though, but it's just a fish. I love this, this box because it's like her walking into the water, but like her legs are already turning into like scales. That's so cool. And then we have Eric over here. You can't see his face. I wish his face was somewhere else. Because I know that like all these people who have their heads cut off, they have faces in the clip art. I'm sure of it. So like we're missing Jane's face that like probably canonically exists in the clip art. We just can't see it. And this is exclusive art, so we're never going to see it. And that makes me really sad. Probably. Same with Eric's face, but oh well. That's Eric. And then this double box scene of the boats where I think they almost kiss. And yeah, super gorgeous. Here we have the checklists, extra boxes, which are her mermaid tail, which is really cool, because otherwise you wouldn't really see her as a mermaid. And then I guess these are cups right here with the coral in the background, which is very cool. I think this is old format, but that's just a guess. There's some nice deco, a little bit of copy paste going on. Nope, this is new format. Oh, good. Good. I love that. Our new format little things, bottom washi, and extra boxes. So our extra box double box scene right here is a flat lay. Of course, her mermaid seashell bra. We have a clutch over here with a really cool mermaid clasp right there. Of course, we got a fork, because why not? And then a shell clutch right here. Really cool. And then it's all like on the sand, and there's like the ocean right there, so that's really a fun setup for a double box scene. Oh, I love this one. This is our double box, which is, I think, Eric's castle, I'm pretty sure, like right on the ocean, which is super duper cool. Again, very detailed. I love it. So I do love this. I like the Little Mermaid. I haven't seen any of the sequels, so I really need to. Here's our glitter headers and label sampler, by the way. I do like it, just not, it's like, again, it's not my favorite, but I do like it. I love the music from it. I'm really obsessed with the music from it. But I don't know, mermaids were never like super duper my thing, so I don't know, but I like it. I like this kit. So obviously I have to watch the sequels at some point, so I might use this to mark that. I have like maybe 1 or 2 other mermaid kits. I know there was like an Ariel kit from SPC, but like it didn't look enough like Ariel to me. It looked like just a generic beach kit, so I was like, no, I'm gonna pass. So I did pass on that one, but this one I like. So we have some, actually we have a crap ton of full box overlays going on here. Pretty much one for everything. I don't know why she did it with this kit, not the others, but like I'll take it. Like the more foil the better. So we have pretty much everything. So pretty sure this is meant, because she did everything, I'm pretty sure it's just meant to go straight like that. So that makes it a lot easier for me. So we have foil over the globe, everywhere except on the girl. I have some in the ocean on here. Basically everything that's not the 2 fish. Just on Eric's shirt, everything but the boat, and then just some random elements on her. So those are the main ones, and then the extras, I think we have some for actually every single box, which is insane, and I really wish she did this for all of the kids, but like I'll take what I can get. So what do we have here? We have one for the double box, of course. That's really nice. I like how it's not actually on the castle, but everything else, which is a-okay in my book. This is also glitter hollow, by the way, if that wasn't clear from what it says, which is super amazing. And then, yeah, this one is definitely for the extras double box scene. And then here we have one, oh, that's a really detailed one for the mermaid tail, and then for the cups over here. Wow, I love all of that. And then, of course, I had to get the washi glitter here. Pretty much any foil I'm gonna get. So this is kind of plain washi, so I think this is meant to go over that. Definitely. And then these are, I think these are half cut headers. Yes, these are half cut headers over here, as are these right here. So you do get plenty of half cut headers. So there's your bougie options right there. Oh my god, there's so much foil and I love all of it. So that is Thingamabob. I love this kit so much. It's like, it's really inspiring me to get into Ariel, but I already did a poll on my IG stories about what order I should watch all the Disney movies on my watch list in. So Finding Nemo won first. I don't know why I love that movie so much. Like, I like it, but like not that much. But I did watch that yesterday, and I was gonna watch Finding Dory today, but didn't have enough time, so I'll watch it tomorrow. I've seen it already, but I'm gonna watch it again. Ariel's somewhere on that list, so I will have to watch that at some point. But next is, I think, Peter Pan, which another one I was very surprised that y'all liked the most. But, you know, you gotta listen to y'all. So eventually I'll get to Ariel again. But this one is, I don't know why I included this with my Disney kits, because it's really not specifically a Disney princess kit, but I think I had it in here because it's a fairy kit, and I am probably 100% going to use this to mark watching the Tinkerbell movies, because I'm obsessed with the Tinkerbell movies. I have said that probably several times in my previous hauls. Whenever I get a fairy kit, I'm like, Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell. So I actually do not like Tinkerbell as a person, or I guess as a fairy, but I love the movies. Just, they're perfection. They're beautiful, and I love them so, so much. So it was a beautiful fairy kit. I know Sage doesn't like it for whatever reason, but I like it, and I'm gonna use it to mark Tinkerbell. There's like 5 movies, and I hope they're gonna keep making them. I think they're like thinking about it, but they're probably not gonna like get them to completion, but I hope there's more. But 5 already is a lot. It's like 5 or 6, I don't know. It's a lot. But yeah, I could easily stretch that over 2 weeks of binging, so 2 weeks of fairy kits, but this one is gorgeous. This is, I think, just called Fairy Tales. I'm pretty sure. Fairy spelled F-A-E-R-I-E, like the old-fashioned fairy, possibly. Or like Fairy Magic, one of those two. I know I just looked it up, but that was like 30 minutes ago, so I don't know. But here we have this adorable little fairy house in a tree. This gorgeous fairy right here with a cute little bun and her beautiful fairy wings. Have some signs over here. I don't know what the purpose of these signs are, because they say over here, over there. Magic could be anywhere. I guess that's more decorative. We've got a little sleeping gnome, which is so cute. I was actually just telling Sage the other day too. There's like 3 things that I'm not really that fond of in like kits or just like anywhere, but like that I find really creepy in kits. Gnomes was one of them. There was like a phase like around winter time where like all the kits had gnomes in them. All the clip art sets had gnomes. I don't know why that was a thing, but I'm glad it disappeared because I was not into it. I like gnomes. They're just weird in kits. Like, keep them out, please. But that one's cute. So gnomes was one of them, and then sock monkeys. I saw one clip art set on sock monkeys, and I'm so glad nobody ever used it because I hated it. And then elf on the shelf, which isn't really that featured in kits. I guess maybe in some Christmas kits, but like, I don't know. I just add that to my list of things I find creepy. Anyway, that's a cute gnome though. And then we have, I guess, a little fairy, another fairy house in there. We have a little, this looks like a human-sized table here with human-sized things on it, but very cute as well. Nice double box scene. This looks like the same clip artist as the one for Privet Drive, possibly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's her. It looks kind of a little bit cartoony, which I love in this instance. Yeah, we've got our double box scene of the forest and a dragonfly, and then I guess a magical fairy staff of some kind. So I love that. I love the green, the browns, and the little bits of pink. It really works for me. Got that woodland fairy aspect that I love. Ooh, there's more. I keep forgetting there's more. I love more. We have, I guess, a magical fairy mirror or door or something like that, which I love. And then the little fairy house, like a birdhouse in there. Super cute. Functional. That's an itty bitty bit of deco. Oh, so it's old format. That's all right. It's a-okay. Bottom washi, that definitely needs some kind of overlay there. That's pretty plain. Whew, there's so much more. I love it. So then there's our double box, which is a fairy bed. Love that. And then our fairy fashion girls right here. These are pretty cool. I feel like these don't really detract from the main kit. Which one would I use? So probably the blonde to keep the blonde theme going. I might use like more than one if I need more boxes, but that's probably the main one I would go with. And then we have the glitter headers over here. I was gonna say, that color like really isn't anywhere in here, but it's in there, so I guess it has to go. And then the label sampler right here. So I really love that kit. Again, I will definitely use that for marking watching the Tinkerbell movies, which are amazing. And I know I like a lot of like kids animated movies like that. Like, I'm obsessed with that kind of stuff. But like, I know when something is like meant to be too childish for me to like really enjoy properly. And you'd think that Tinkerbell would be like that, but it's not. So when I say that I like the Tinkerbell movies, like, I like them at my age, like just as much, if not more, than I would have when I was like 5, even though I didn't watch them when I was 5. Like, I feel like I would still enjoy it more now. So that's my recommendation for those movies. Anyway, whew, that was a long haul, like literally a long haul. So that brings us to the end of that. 18 kits, oh my goodness. Hopefully I never have to order that many at once again, because that was quite a lot. So now I'll just be able to get them like 1 or 2 at a time as she releases them, and it'll be much better that way. So sticker 0, it's the greatest feeling in the world, especially with a shop that produces as amazing kits as Glam Planner does. Her and SPC are like my favorites. Even though they're the most pricey, they're still the best, so it works out. But anyways, yeah, so that is it. Who knows what's next? I have like only a bunch of really tiny orders coming in next. Nothing really as enormous, and I hope I don't have anything as enormous in a really long time. I do have kind of a big one from SBC, so you can kind of look out for that a little bit. But other than that, it's just gonna be kind of random. But yeah, I mean, the point is that I don't make orders like this every single month or week or whatever, because that would be insane. But yeah, so that is definitely enough for now. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be the best thing ever, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.